I think many of us have a love-hate relationship with money. Without it, we cannot survive, but it is the cause of so much of our pain. So today, I want to share my top 5 money mistakes that I've made as a new adult from when I graduated secondary school till just say now. So from 18 to now that I'm currently 21, I have made a lot of mistakes, and I know I'm still going to make mistakes in the future, but I just hope that these are not the same mistakes I'm going to make, because hopefully I have learned from it and I'm trying to build habits that will not make me make those mistakes again. I might have made those mistakes too, but the thing about money, and it's a good thing actually, is that we can make money back. So hopefully I'll learn from these mistakes, and you too, you'll learn from these mistakes. So let's get into the video. Hi, my name is Norma Balere, and this channel is for those who want to build a career from the things that they love doing. So if you're interested, subscribe and join the family. The first mistake I made was try and get rich quick schemes. These are like Ponzi schemes. So for example, in 100 level, I heard about this thing called Loom, and everybody was trying it. And it took me a while for me to join, because I was like suspicious, like, okay, this is obviously a Ponzi scheme. But everybody was talking about it and everybody was cashing out, and I was like, it was just 1K. So I was like, okay, you get 1K, you drop 1K and you get 8K. So I knew that Ponzi schemes, like, they spread, they become bigger and bigger the more people join. I was hoping that by the time I join and I cash out, like, I'll not get any disaster moment and everything, that I was going to be able to cash out. Then last year was the rack selling thing. But after that Loom incident 100 level, I was like, I'm not going to do anything like this again. But Rackstelly was like a very publicized thing. Like, he had a company, he had a website, he had brand ambassadors. And I think that was the thing that brought a lot of people to Rackstelly, because it was a very publicized thing. Like, plenty of people knew about it, and because a lot of celebrities were promoting it. So that was like, okay, celebrities cannot promote something like this scam, abi, because they don't want to lose their followers, they don't want to lose things. So I joined, and I didn't cash out. So both Loom, both Rackstelly, I just dashed them my money, basically. These are things that you know that they are mistakes, but you still want to, like, try your luck. But basically, I just dashed them all my money. So my second money mistake was not saving enough. The thing is, I'm actually a pretty good saver. Like, I save quite decently, but I never added my savings to my budget. I always plan, like, okay, I'm going to save money after the month. But the thing about your brain is, like, you always try to finish the money that is in your account. Like, whether you want to finish it or not, if you say, I'm going to save what's left, your brain is going to finish that money before you save what's left. So from now on, I'm going to try as much as possible to create, when I'm making my budget, I'm going to add my savings to it. It's like, okay, 10%, I'm going to save the money before I start spending the rest of my money. Do you grab? My third mistake is saving too much. I know this is a direct contradiction to my second point, that I don't save enough. Now, number 3 is saving too much. Things that, like, if I spend on my money like in 4 or 5 months, in the 6th month I want to, like, compensate, and I'll overcompensate, and I'll save half of my income, and I'll just lock it. And at the end of the month, like, I'm so broke, but I have money, but, like, I've saved way too much. I'll not end up suffering at the end of the month. Like, things that I would have needed to get, I can't get because I have locked my money. And that's also, like, a very bad decision, because when it's time for emergencies, even if it's as simple as maybe your gas finished, or you need to get a textbook, these kind of things, you don't have to, like, oh my god, like, okay, I have to wait till next month until my money comes again. So that's, like, a mistake that I've made. And if I cannot save a month, I just continue like that. I should not punish myself or try to overcompensate for the money that I did not save. The fourth money mistake I've made is not being intentional about learning about money. I've known about investing for, like, the longest time, but I just know the basics. So anytime I hear about investing, like, I'm still confused, but I know the basics of investing, but, like, I don't know how to put it into practice. So instead of me to go and learn about it, I still keep on postponing it. Like, oh, I don't have the time to learn, because it's a very deep topic that you need to learn about investing. Like, different, like, kinds of, are you investing in stocks, are you investing in mutual funds? Like, it's a very deep topic, so I just keep on postponing that. I don't want to learn about this. Same thing with crypto. It just seems so confusing that I just don't want to learn it. I say somebody's going to teach me. Nobody's going to teach me about the things. I'm supposed to teach myself about these things, but I just keep on postponing it, and I keep on later. So that's a mistake that I'm going to correct, because I need to learn about these things, and grow basically. My fifth mistake is buying unnecessary items. So yes, it's possible that you see something and you buy it spontaneously because maybe it's fine or it's cheap or just something very trivial. So I made that mistake in my nail business when I was buying things for my nail business, and I bought things that I thought I needed but I didn't really need. So I ended up wasting my money on those things. But that's a different video for another day. So if you want me to talk about mistakes I made in my business, you can let me know in the comments below. So basically, buying unnecessary things because they are cheap or because they are just fine. You just keep on piling things, and at the end, maybe like the day after, say that you buy that thing, you just regret, like, God, like, why did I spend this money on this thing? So from now on, I'm going to try as much as possible not to buy anything spontaneously. Like, if I want to buy anything, I have to like plan ahead, like maybe for 1 week, 2 weeks ahead. That okay, I want to buy this thing. I want to buy this thing. So not that you see something on the road and you're like, oh, okay, I saw somebody with this and I like, it looks cute and I want to get it. So no more spontaneous buying. No more buying unnecessary things. Those are the 5 mistakes that I've made with money that I think that they're actually much more actually, but I have categorized them under this broad 5. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share with a friend, and comment your thoughts. Like, what are some money mistakes that you've made that you legit regret? Tell me in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.